Hello, hi, and welcome to the stream. My name is Cookie. Welcome to the stream. My name is Cookie. And yeah, we were gonna try and play Final Fantasy 14 tonight, but apparently it's under attack. The game is apparently under extreme FDOS, or however you want to pronounce it, attack. Final Fantasy 14 is under attack. Cue those mobile game ads that say we are fucking under attack. That's what's going on with Final Fantasy 14. So today, there's a game I got a long time ago on sale that seems to be on everybody's wish list that I'd never played before, called Momodora Reverie Under Moonlight. And I was like, I don't know anything about that game. And I Googled it, and I saw that like the new game just came out and that it wrapped up a series, and I was like, huh. But there are only 2 games on Steam, and I looked further and saw that this is actually the name of a longer franchise that started as indie games on itch.io. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna try the first game and see how it goes. And it's a little cave story type game. Hello, Sammy! We are fucking under attack! Hello! I hope you are doing well. I'm vibing. There isn't much of a story so far. Like, there's just like a little intro sequence, and I already started playing this game, so we're partway through. The only story sequence at the beginning was just like, your mom was sacrificed to some dark gods, so you're gonna take revenge or something. And otherwise, it just kind of looks like Cave Story. I think it's very Cave Story inspired. And I'm just gonna vibe. Just gonna vibe and chill and see how it goes. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Today is going to be probably my only stream this week. I might stream tomorrow, but I probably won't stream Wednesday. I mean, I might stream Wednesday, but I probably won't stream Wednesday, and I probably won't stream Friday. Should I say what I'm doing? Or should I say afterwards? Because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a little goofy. Should I say? I'm not sure. You know, I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm not afraid. I'm going to go see Hatsune Miku this week, and I'm very excited. So I'm gonna be taking some time off to go see Miku. Oh, you know, I should do a secret Discord stream where I play Project Diva, because I keep saying I was gonna do it, and then I never do. I literally forget. I don't know why I forget. But I should actually do that, because I'm going to see Miku. Maybe she'll invite me backstage and we'll be best friends. I don't know. Anything could happen. Anything is possible. I'm so excited. Yeah. My mic is working, right? Yeah, there we go. I mean, I think the game audio might be a little loud. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down. It's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. Yeah, Miku's real. Miku's real, and she's coming to attack you. She is going to hurt you. She's going to kill you with her songs. She's ready for violence. She's ready for killing. She is going to attack. Whoa, what is this? There are little power-ups in this game, and I have no idea what they do. Maybe I'm just supposed to get all the artifacts. Maybe that's the point of the game. I'm not sure. Ah! Miku killing? Miku violence? Alright, everything respawns when you leave. I've been thinking about replaying Metroid as well. Metroid Dread was so good. Cave Story was just a very good game too. I got really into it back, oh my god, ages ago. The only thing was that I just couldn't beat the final level. It was too difficult for me. If you tried to do everything to get the true ending, because I like Google researched how to get the true ending, but the final level was too difficult for me. I was like, I'm not a strong enough platformer god for this. It is too strong. So I never completely finished Cave Story, I don't think. Or maybe I did. Or maybe I played it while following a guide to get the true ending the whole time. I can't quite remember. It's like, Cave Story is like, it's kind of funny. Cave Story used to be the indie classic, right? But it's really kind of, I feel like it's kind of faded out of public memory. It's been a long time. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh! Nowhere is safe. Yikes. Oh! That just kills me. Okay. The spikes just kill you. Okay. This game is a little unforgiving. See, now we're all the way back at the start here. I got my gun though. We're doing it. I was reading on the webpage that this game was made in Game Maker. It's been a long time. I kind of forget how many games are made in Game Maker. It's been a long time. I learned Game Maker in high school. I made some bad games on it. I actually, while I was on my big monthly break, I actually learned, I wanted to get back. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to make games again. And I downloaded, what was it? I actually haven't messed with it since I got back, but I downloaded Godot as well as, what's it called? I downloaded Godot and I think it was called Ren'Py. It was a visual novel game engine. I was like, oh, this was fun. I figured like, okay, if I was gonna work on game stuff, I need to start at the absolute basics. I need to make the simplest game possible and work up from there. That's why I started with the visual novel stuff. And I think that was a good strat. I think that was a good strat because I know jack shit about programming. Like, I know a little bit about it. I know what an if-then statement is, right? That's about it. I know everybody hates object-oriented programming for some reason. What's my button for that? Yeah. But that's about it. I heard great things about Godot. Yeah. I didn't really get too far with it, but it reminds me a lot of Game Maker. But at the same time, it is fairly complicated just to do the basics. I was following a tutorial, and I was like, ah, fuck. This is hard. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So I'm not sure how far I'll get if I pick it up again. I just like I really need something basic. I don't have the patience for really learning a whole new skill set like all at once. It's just a lot of information at once doing game design. And also Godot is like really not recommended for absolute beginners, I don't think. Because they really want you to have some programming knowledge in the tutorial. And I really don't. Jump! Okay, this is gonna be hard again. That means I should probably try Game Maker or maybe RPG Maker again. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I never tried RPG Maker, but I've heard good things about it. People love RPG Maker games at the very least. I don't know what kind of game I would want to make in RPG Maker. When I'm thinking about like, quote, what, did I just go through the wall here? What? I wonder if that's a bug or a secret. Who can tell? RPG Maker is a classic, absolutely. I kind of feel like I would want to make, I mean, it is the game, the type of thing everybody wants to make as I'm playing now, but I feel like I would want to make a Metroidvania. Like not something like too sophisticated. I don't know. I wouldn't want to make a Hollow Knight. Like, no, I do not want to. I would not want to make a Hollow Knight. I think my favorite part of Metroidvanias is not my favorite point. I've never played a Castlevania. I'm sorry. I've only played tiny bits and pieces of like a modded Castlevania that allowed for multiplayer like ages ago. But one of my favorite things about the Metroid games is the action and the movement. So I would want to make a game that emphasizes the action and the movement. But other than that, I've always wanted to make a survival horror game because I hadn't played a lot of survival horror games when I was younger. Honestly, I was kind of like astounded with kind of like when I was younger, I never played a Resident Evil. I only played Resident Evil as an adult, and then like I was astonished when I first played my first Resident Evils because I was like, this is the survival horror game I was actually like waiting to play. Make Fortnite too? Yeah, I'll get on it. Because I felt like a lot of the survival horror games that like I mostly grew up playing like Amnesia. So that's what a lot of my horror games were like. And Metro 2033 was also is kind of survival horror, but is more action. What is this? Cult Single Action Army, the greatest handgun ever made. Okay. Sound like a Metal Gear fan. Enjoy its destructive power. Okay. Oh, wow. Holy shit. The greatest handgun ever made. 6 shots. No, this is not a revolver. Make Fortnite 2. Hello, my name is Mrs. Cookie Fortnite, and welcome to Fortnite 2. Next week, we bring you Sex 3. Alright. Oh, that hurts me. Whoops. No way. Yeah, way. Totally. Ooh, this hurts. I'm trying to remember something too. There was a game I played recently that I think had a lot of like VHS stuff going on, and I was like, this is Sammy Core. Because whenever I see just VHS or old CRTVs, I'm like, is that Sammy? I gotta look back in my games folder to see what game it was. Last week I played Pumpkin Panic, which was really funny. Really fun. Really enjoyed that game. What is going on up there? I only have 2 HP. I don't want to die. Yeah, let me check my games folder real quick, because I played a bunch of horror games the past few weeks. Carcass, that was a scary game. Rinse and Repeat, that was a funny game. I played Buckshot Roulette. Approaches. Okay, Approaches was the bird watching game. Crawl was the game where you're doing the fucking what was it called? Spelunking, cave crawling. We played Buckshot Roulette. We played Approaches, which was a bird watching horror game. We played Crawl, which is a cave crawling horror game. We played Husk. What was Husk? I don't remember what Husk was. Husk, Itch.io. I'm going down the list because I can't remember all of them. Husk. Oh, Husk was a brief horror game about owning a mansion that turned out to be haunted. It was cute, a little spooky. There was a spider. Call to Summon. Oh, that was another game we played. We played Call to Summon, which was not what I was thinking of. Call to Summon was funny. It was like you have a cell phone that picks things up and drops it places. And it was like a game jam game. It wasn't very scary, even though it was in the horror list, but it was funny because there was like a dog that barked at me. Rinse and Repeat. Okay, that was a funny game because it was a horror game about taking a shower. Somebody had a phobia of taking a shower alone. Go to Bed. What was Go to Bed? Go to Bed, Itch.io. I need to do more indie games. Oh, Go to Bed. I swear I saw Markiplier play that game a long time ago. Go to Bed, which is a game about going to bed. Pumpkin Panic was I played that 2 days in a row. No, was there no? I swear there was. I think it was mostly the visual effects with the VHS. I thought there were more TVs, but I guess I didn't play that many games with too many TVs. Oh, no, that was the game I played. No Players Online. I played No Players Online, which was not TVs, but old monitors. It was a horror game based around the idea of you are the last player of an online game. And nobody plays that game anymore. That was the game I was thinking of because it was really well made. It had a like old like Microsoft 98, Windows 98 like simulator where you pressed buttons and everything and opened up apps and got on AIM with your friends. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I played. That was I'm glad that they're updating that game because that game was awesome. That game was awesome. I gotta wait. Oh shit! I died. I gotta wait for that full game to come out. Also, was really funny when I saw this game. It says on the Itch.io that this cover was drawn by Temmie. I was like, what? Temmie? The Temmie? In 2010? 20 Temmie? 2010 Temmie? 20 Temmie? Crazy. I love Temmie. I'm such a Temmie fan. I'm such a Temmie stan. The funniest trivia I learned the other day was that Temmie did not draw Temmie as Temmie appears in, I almost said Overwatch, Undertale. But it was a friend of theirs. Fuck. These keyboard controls fuck me up sometimes. These guys got a lot of health. Are they just huge eyeballs? I wish I wasn't gaming so I can learn horror game talk. What are you gaming? What are you gaming? Your Honor, I'm gaming. Your Honor, don't touch me, I'm sterile. Your Honor, I'm gaming. Your Honor, don't touch me, I'm sterile. Your Honor, I'm gaming. Oh yeah, my last stream was complaining about Helldivers for an hour and a half, so I could talk about that again. Oh my god. Holy shit. There isn't too much to say, though, about the drama as it is now. I'm just waiting for them to re-enable sales in the countries that are affected, because they are not currently enabled yet. I saw there was some shit going down. Do you want a TLDR on the drama? It really was wild. Oh my god. I'm still surprised just... I was talking to one of my friends about this. Surprised just how big the response was. Okay. So here's how it began. Arrowhead announces on Steam that PC players will have to make a PSN account to play the game. PC players notoriously hate having to make accounts on PC. So this is already a bad sign. But then they realize, PSN, you can't have a PSN account in a bunch of countries. Like, it is against their terms of service to have a PSN account in certain countries. So you have a situation where people have purchased Helldivers and they didn't have a PSN account. So now you're in a situation where there are people in countries that own Helldivers who are not going to be able to make a PSN account, and they're going to lose access to the game because they won't be able to play the game unless they have a PSN account. True, me for real, yeah. So you're in a situation where a bunch of people bought Helldivers and will no longer be able to play it because they are adding the PSN account restriction. So there's a lot of hearsay, a lot of drama, a lot of blah 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 blah, lots of people chatting about stuff. Part of it was one of the community managers, and people have been very back and forth about the community managers. At least one of the community managers has garnered a lot of controversy. Who basically said, like, stop complaining in our Discord about the changes. If you're gonna complain about it someplace where people will actually hear you, like in the reviews. And a bunch of the Helldivers community were like, okay, bet, and they review bombed the shit out of the game. So, what? Let me take a second. So we learned from the CEO. We learned from the CEO the actual order of operations partway through the weekend. So this started at Friday, and on Sunday we learned the actual order of operations of what actually happened. What actually happened was about 6 to 8 months before release. Sony says, Arrowhead Studios, the company that makes Helldivers, you have to, people have to sign up to play PSN in order to play our game. In order to play Helldivers. This is how it's going to have to happen. On Helldivers launch, people will have to make a PSN account to play the game. Arrowhead says, okay, sure. Helldivers comes out, and they're having tremendous server issues. Tremendous server issues. The CEO himself says, disable account linking with PlayStation. So that we can ease up the issue on our servers. Because the account linking is causing problems. Is part of one of the many reasons why we're having problems. And then Sony's like, okay, but you're going to have to turn it back on at some point. And now that the server issues were solved, which Sony did help with the server issues. Okay, the server issues are fixed. You got to turn it back on. And that's where the controversy takes place. So one key thing about this is that so here's what I think. It's Sony's fault that Helldivers was allowed to be sold in places where PSN accounts couldn't be made in the first place. Arrowhead Studios does not control where the game is sold. So that's all on Sony about that mess up. That's all on Sony. Arrowhead did not know that they were going to cause this drama in the first place by turning off the PSN account. They didn't know, but they exacerbated the issue by turning it off on day one and caused more problems than they intended to cause. They thought they were solving problems. So then you have a situation where the players are messed up on two fronts. So now people who bought the game, PSN accounts aren't going to be mandatory. So now people who bought the game in regions that weren't supported by PSN can continue to play the game. Because they walked back the PSN requirements. They walked it back. However, there is still one issue lingering, which is Steam took down... Helldivers was taken down on Steam in those countries over this weekend. And it hasn't gone back up yet. So we don't know if any new players will be able to play the game in those countries, or if they're just doing it so that the people who bought them before can keep their game. So I'm still waiting for them to come out with an answer for that. Right now, Arrowhead does not know. So I don't know if Sony knows. We don't know if Sony or Arrowhead knows. Because it's possible that Steam did it to cover their ass because tons of people are going through Steam to get the refunds. We don't know. We don't know. I wonder if they will make it mandatory for Ghost of Tsushima. Let me know if I'm not pronouncing that right. Ghost of Tsushima, since that is a weird multiplayer mode. My understanding, I actually saw a YouTube video that said, yes, they are requiring it for Ghost. For Ghost of Tsushima. PSN will be required for that title. Okay, cool. Wow, this is violent. Oh, wow. So that's the drama. That's the drama. That is pretty much everything. Ah. Oh, I want to do this without getting hit. It's the first stage. No. Don't suppose we can get 300k reviews for that game, huh? Probably not. I think a big part of the issue is how it was a requirement that was added later for Helldivers. It was at least perceived to be a requirement that was added later, right? Even if it wasn't actually, even if that was their plan from the beginning. I don't think they're gonna mess it up a second time. I don't need to be here. Fuck, whatever. Whee! Yeah. I got a feeling you're gonna need an account for that game. Unless Sony is just like, well, PC players hate this, so we're not gonna do it for any title, which I doubt. Huh. The shield can be activated by selecting it with E and pressing. Whoa. Oh, here we go. Whoa! That's sick as fuck. Okay. I got shield. Yeah, that would be nice but unlikely. Yeah. Also, this game has no option settings. I think this could be this person's like first game. At least first published game. I don't know. There are no option settings, so I'm just playing it in this tiny window. I have blown it up for stream and added a sharpness filter to just try and make it look a little bit better. But I'm playing on a very tiny screen right now. I'm like leaning forward in my chair. How do I... There we go. Whoa, scary. Oh, this is requiring my full concentration right now. Oh, geez. Anyway, that's the Helldivers drama. I really have enjoyed Helldivers. I talked about it a lot last stream, so I don't need to talk too much more about that, but there are just certain game design decisions in that game that really fit, that really came just in time for me, specifically. There are certain game designs with the gunplay, especially with the enemy designs, that are like, this is made for me specifically. Like how enemies have multiple weak spots, and how adjusting your weapons can affect which weak spots you want to go for on an enemy. Stuff like that. And stuff like something like that in particular, I think is just the future of PvE shooters. Like, we should not have games. Oh, jeez, this hurts. Excuse me. We should not have games that only have body shots and headshots anymore. We need multiple weak points. Otherwise, shit gets boring. Shit gets boring fast. I'm looking at you, Destiny. Destiny. Shoot. And I'm not dissing too much on Destiny's gunplay. I'm just like on Destiny's gameplay in general. The game is good, but like you can only fight the same enemies for so many years, especially when every enemy fundamentally feels the same to fight. Uh-oh. How do I get you? There we go. Apply Dead Space, cut off limb shots. Yes, exactly. I never played Dead Space, but I probably should. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's head. It's always the head. Like, that's how Helldivers kinds of works. That's how Helldivers works. You can cut off limbs. Oh, this is scary. Oh, no! Oh, that was scary. Holy shit. I thought that was going to kill me. Just each of those spikes would just kill you. Are you familiar with the Konami code? I am not familiar with the Konami code. Is this... Are you testing me? That's scary. The Dead Space remake is really good. I should give it a shot then. I've never played it. I've never played any Dead Space. I'm not going to cut off their limbs if it's not going to kill them. So that just leaves me with their head. Yeah. You seem to have never played some of the best horror games. I haven't played Dead Space. I've played Resident Evil. What horror games else should I play besides of Dead Space? That is like that. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, chat. You tell me, Ari. The original Dead Space still holds up. Very good. Is this gonna break? Yeah, this is super Cave Story art style inspired. Just seeing those eyeballs. This is the Chaser Bazooka, a homing missile weapon. Missiles are weak but may prove useful. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, whoops. Ooh, that hurt. Just the bazooka. Ooh, there we go. Whoa! I see. I think Cave Story had a gun like this too, huh? I think Cuphead has a gun like this. Ooh, that like, those spikes like go. Prey? Okay, I started Prey, but I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I think it's the homing dart from Cuphead. It looks like it. The only thing is the main issue here is that this game was made in 2010. It looks exactly like Cuphead. Who was first? Probably Metal Slug. I have no idea. I wonder what the real homing weapon first came from. I wonder if this was in Cave Story. Oh fuck, I should play Cuphead again. Yes. What is going on here? Oh, can I not go up? What the fuck? I guess I picked my route. That's funny. that a dog? Oh, I think... Oh, was that a thing I killed a dog? Oh god, I'm hurting. Or was there something in Cave Story called a dog? I feel like there's something in Cave Story called a dog, too. That wasn't actually a dog. I can't remember. Ooh, scary. I like how the game tilts. I'm at 1 health. I'm going to die. I wonder how long this game is. Oh, those guys. Yeah, that's a little guy. Look at that little guy. Does my zoom work? Well, not quite the way I wanted it to. That's a little guy. Little creature. Little creature. Ooh, ooh, oh, I'm dead. Rip. I see that art and I'm like, Temmie art, Temmie art, Temmie art. Did I get the bazooka yet? Was that... Okay, didn't get the bazooka yet. Maybe the machine gun is actually the best option. Whoa. Ooh, don't hurt me. I've been in kind of a Metroidvania mood lately. Like a classic retro style. So this is hitting the spot. This is hitting the spot. I've been kind of thinking about getting a what do you call it? A ROM dumper? Getting a dumpy? Kind of thinking about getting a dumpy so that I can get my Game Boy Advance games and my DS games onto my computer and stream those. Oh, shoot. Getting a what? You know, like a ROM dumper, you know? Where you dump your ROMs. Look at that. That does a lot of damage. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, you know? Don't you just want to dump your ROMs sometimes? You know, I got hit. Might as well just explode. Don't you want a dumpy? Don't you want to dump your ROMs? Get a dumpy? Whoops. I slipped. I'm getting carpal tunnel. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Lowering the volume a little bit. That's probably good. I'm going back. Don't hurt me. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. Is that a stamina bar? Is that a magic bar? What is that? Oh, that hurt. Oh. Oh, if you get behind it, it doesn't look at you anymore. It says do not perceive me. Y'all remember Metroid? Y'all remember Metroid? I love Metroid. I miss Metroid. Oh shit, I forgot how badly this hurts. Please don't kill me! Oh my god. There we go. I was trying to convince North to play Metroid games so I could relive Metroid games vicariously through them. North got back from their trip. So hopefully we can stream again soon. That would be fun. What game should I collab with North? What game should I bug North to play next? What the fuck? I was going to... Oh no, don't shoot me. Ah. Oh, that hit me. Fuck. Maybe I just want to run. Jesus. Can I not make an energy shield? Fuck. That did a lot of damage to me. Oh, I'm dead. Wish I could actually catch their streams. Yeah, they don't stream that often. It is at least the benefit of YouTube, though, that you can schedule streams really easily. It's like you can do it on Twitch, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel quite as good as it does on YouTube. I've been thinking about... I've thought about making a new YouTube channel and, like, trying to put emphasis on making, like, longer videos instead of just, like, clips and, like, putting those on a longer channel. But I realized I should just be my current Sunlit Cookie YouTube channel, which is my VOD channel. I should just convert that. I'm thinking I should just convert that to my main channel and start dual streaming so that all my live streams go into the live tab. And then make the and then start making it some actual videos. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh shoot. Oh my god, stop shooting at me. Where's the missile launcher? There it is. Maybe I don't even want it. Maybe I just want this pistol. Yeah, the DPS on this pistol is highest DPS weapon so far, I think. Ooh, those guys fly. No, I'm dead. This is getting hard. What other game should I stream? I'm getting out of here. I think I'm gonna keep trying to play more indie games again. I think they've been fun. I like streaming games that. Oh my god, that guy is annoying. I like streaming games that are new to me, that I have no expectations of, and are not usually 8 hours long. I think that's kind of my favorite streaming game. Okay, I'm gonna try and take this really slow and abuse the missiles. Oh fuck, not this shit again. Oh! Metroid Prime 2. I actually low-key need to play that game. I was gonna say I need to play Metroid Prime 2 before Metroid Prime 4, but I don't think I have to worry about that. Who knows if we're getting a Metroid Prime 4. I think they restarted development on that game, so it's gonna be years since they announced they restarted development. Please. Oh, fuck. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, the missile is not as OP as I thought it would be, because its DPS is constantly divided. Oh my god, I thought you were dead. Are you not dead? Oh my god, you have so much health. Whew! Prime 4 never coming out? I don't know. Oh, that's not doing anything. Ooh, that was close. Oh, don't squish me. Okay, I'm okay. Bow bow, bow bow, bow bow, bow bow, bow bow, meow, meow. What is this? Is that fucking morph ball? Oh, that's just... They just healed me? Oh, that was just an optional way to go. Okay. Okay, that was just an optional way to go. Holy shit. Or maybe not optional, but like... That wasn't even a power-up. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the start so I don't have to do that again. Holy shit. Gifts! I don't even know what those gifts do. I'm gonna go back to the start and save, because... Oh shit, I forgot about you. No! Fuck! Oh man. I panicked. I choked. I choked. Oh man. I choked. Oh man. I choked. Damn. Ah. 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 Damn. Curses. Foiled again. Oh, you know, I couldn't go back to the save point if I tried because it's all the way up there. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what that gift is, but I'm ignoring it. We are going the other way until they unlock super jump or whatever. We are going the way of the doggies. Boom. Oh, that hurts. I'm totally gonna die here. Oh, that guy has a lot of health. Yeah. Oh! It's okay, we'll get him next time. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I hate not having an AC in my room. Gaming just cooks me alive. Call yourself Cooking Mama. Because gaming really is cooking you alive. Never played Cooking Mama. My only exposure to Cooking Mama in recent years has been that Jaden Animations video about speedrunning Cooking Mama. Yeah, I watch Jaden Animations. Yeah, I watch mainstream YouTubers sometimes. You don't know me. Don't judge me. Or my Markiplier obsession. You don't know me. You don't have the right. You don't have the right. You don't know me. You don't know me. How's everybody else doing today? What's the vibe? What's the vibe today? My vibe is this beauty. Ooh, don't hurt me. My vibe is forgetting what button is jump and freaking out because I am afraid. And then I blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Ba, ba, ba. I started playing more Guild Wars again as well. I finished Season 3, which means I'm ready to play Path of Fire. Hello, dog, your demise. There we go. Oh, that's a letter. Is it gonna invite me to Smash Bros. Or V Shoujo? Oh, no, but it's just a little letter. Okay. No, wrong weapon selected. No, 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 no. No, no, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, God. This is stressful. No, dude. Would you like to VTube for Niji Sanji? Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. I swear, it's so hard to get a W these days. There's just so much shit going on in my circles. It's just hard to get a W these days. Oh my god. I could not, even if I did join Niji Sanji or Holo Live, I wouldn't be able to be Cookie anymore. I don't think I'll ever be able to get hired by a company like that. I don't think I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm entertainment material. I think I'm just quirky. I just think I'm a little quirky. I don't know. I don't know if I'm good enough for Holo Live. I'm a little quirky. You never know. You never know. Never say never. I've been thinking about... I can't get it now, but... I can't afford it right now, but I've been thinking about... Whoa, that's a lot of shit. Oh god, that hurt. Oh god, that all hurt. What the fuck is happening? I only have 1 HP. I'm toast. I'm toast. They wouldn't let me be Cookie. No, they wouldn't let me be Cookie. So... Do you know much about VTuber agencies, Sammy? I'm guessing. No. Absolutely not. Okay. Gotcha. There you go. Just double checking, because so basically how do I say it? There are a lot of different types of VTubing, right? I am VTubing as a cartoony jello creature from space and time, but VTubing itself has caught on mostly as an extension from Japan, right? And VTuber culture is largely an extension of idol culture in Japan. I'm gonna die. Not dead yet. And a big part of VTubing, traditional... I'm dead. A big part of, like, the typical Japanese VTubering is concealing your identity in a lot more ways than just, hi, I'm a virtual character on the screen and you don't know my real name. It is also hiding all previous identities associated with you. So if, let's say I was accepted into one of these big VTuber companies like Holo Live, I would have to probably private all my Cookie social media, and I would have to fully switch over all my social media accounts as my new anime persona, VTuber persona in that company. I would probably not be allowed by contract to stream as Cookie. I would only be allowed to stream as the character they set up for me, or else I'd be breaking their contract. It's kind of like committing really hard to one of those amusement park personas, right? Oh, that's wild. I didn't know like that much. Yeah, it's crazy. There are multiple reasons for it. Like, one of the reasons is safety, but another is like literally it's immersion. There are, and this is like the biggest criticism of it. One of the biggest criticisms of it. The people, like, if you're an anime girl online and you work for these companies, like, a big part of the immersion factor is, like, you obviously want to... A lot of people really want to feed the parasocial, right? A lot of people really... The company wants to encourage you to really feed the parasocial relationship and, like, try to make the viewer kind of be in love with you, right? Not all of them. And slowly it's turning away from that, right? We are slowly turning more away from that. But yeah, trying to get really parasocial. Hello, I am in love with my viewers. Let's get married. Online, digitally. This is something that is reasonable and able to happen. So, obviously not every streamer is like that. But at the very least, you're kind of committing to that character in a really literal way, where you don't want people to think at all that there's even kind of a chance of you being anything other than that character. A good example would be Mori Calliope, who is also a musician for Hololive, and all of her songs are, like, published as her character. Like, there's obviously a person behind the screen. She's not just an anime character, but all her songs are published as that anime character. Like, the rights for those songs are owned by the company and written as that anime, as, like, the anime character, as if they were a person. I thought it was mostly people streaming with a little talking figure on the stream. You are correct. You are correct. That's nuts. I completely missed this section of VTubing. It's like, this section of VTubing is mostly the traditional Japanese VTubing that has, like, that's the roots of anime VTubing, right? This is kind of the roots of anime VTubing. And we've slowly been shifting away from that in the past few years. Things have been getting less like that, but that is kind of the root of it. But still, if I did work, like, for one of these big VTubing companies, then I would still not be Cookie anymore, because they would be hiring me ideally for my talent and ability to pretend to be a character, and my ability to be entertaining and all those kinds of things. And, like, Hololive in particular, I have to be able to sing and dance. and preferably have experience singing and dancing and and being a live performer and writing my own music. But that's not all VTubing either. That's the big companies. So VShojo is another popular VTubing company, and that is a company where every single VTuber in the company owns 100% the rights to their IP. So that's why, have you heard of VTuber graduations? Again, it's kind of like, people who don't know about VTuber graduations, my best way of describing it is, you remember on Blue's Clues when Steve went to college? Remember when Steve went to college in Blue's Clues? Literally, they don't want to break the immersion for the viewer that the person behind the talent, behind the screen, is a real person who's quitting their job. So they frame it as them graduating from their activities and pursuing a new future, right? They can't even acknowledge that there's a person behind the camera in the moment when they're leaving their job. That's why they call it graduations. Wild. Yeah. So basically, if I got a job at a big VTubing studio, like somebody who hires talent and then like think about literally like it's like joining a boy band, like, or, you know, like something like that's like a talent agency. That's the best way for me to describe it. Like, if I joined one of those big studios, then I would have to give up Cookie. I would have to fully commit to this character that they made. And then, of course, a lot of people would associate that character with me, the human behind the character. But then if I quit the job for any reason, you know, there's a chance that I would not maintain the rights to that character that I was living in for however many months or years. And I would have to then say goodbye to that character. And I also would not be able to directly tell people, like, hey, I started streaming again, but you know, you didn't know that I was streaming for that other company because I signed a contract so I could get sued if I told you that I ever worked at that company in the first place. Uh-oh. Don't they do something similar for Asian pop idols? Yeah, I don't know a ton about, like, actual idols. Like, I don't know a ton about actual idols, but it is very much that culture that has leaked over into VTubing. Especially... Oh, I'm gonna die. Especially, like, the typical Japanese VTubing. And again, not every I died to the same guy again. Not every studio is like that, but a lot of them are like that. I think I'm hitting a brick wall at this part. I'm having a hard time with this segment. I can speedrun here. There we go. Let's kill that so the bullets aren't in the way of the next targets. Damn it. This dude has so much health. Let's change this gun. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, now you know. Now you know. I forget what brought me to that conversation. All right, Ari said, would you like to VTube for Niji Sanji? Niji Sanji has been in so much drama that not a chance. I'm not even going to begin to get into that. I'm not even getting into that right now. Niji Sanji has been in so much drama. I don't even know where to begin. I'm like, I followed it. I followed all of it, and it's wild. It is wild. It is so much. It is tragic, and there's still a lot of knowledge, a lot of things. There's still a ton of information missing from it that we don't know, and that sucks. There's still a ton of information we don't know, and I don't think we'll ever know, and it sucks. Anyway, on a 100% completely unrelated note, there are two VTubers that I've been following right now lately called named Mint and also Matara. And those are my two favorite VTubers right now. I've also been following another VTuber. I've been getting recommended videos from another VTuber named like Drumsy. Those videos are really good, pretty good. My two favorites are Cookie and North. Ah shucks, ah shucks. You and you're just saying that. You're just saying that. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I don't watch anything else. Like, got him. You're the only. Thank you. Oh wow, I'm everyone's favorite VTuber. Oh shucks. Oh look at me. Oh. Can I just kill it from here? Yeah. Life hack. I've been thinking about becoming a typical anime tuber. Like, with skin. As opposed to anime cookie. With skin. Yes, with skin. Sorry, I don't have skin right now. I hope it's not too embarrassing. Not gummy. With skin. Human flesh. Would make it a lot harder to eat. I mean, I'm not supposed to eat me right now either. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, this is bad. I hate that this guy can shoot through walls. Fuck's your problem? I'm so close, guys. Oh, I made it. Wow, that was hard. This is the final destination. There's no turning back now. This is the final countdown. I don't know if it's something I eat, but every month I have the worst stomach pain. I just bring me to heaven already. No, live Ari. Live Ari. Oh wow, am I in hell? Oh, I thought I wasn't sure. Oh, whoops. But tummy hurt. Too bad. You can't die now. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Perish! There we go. That's how we do it. Ooh! Why would you do that? That's mean. Ooh. Oh, that's a dead guy. That's scary. Sorry, dead guy. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Yeah, this looks like the cave story area. The final cave story area. Damn. There are bones! I got a bone to pick with you. How am I breaking these? This breaks it, I guess. Ooh. Whoa. Oh! I literally just walked into spikes. Temmie! I'm such a Temmie fan. I haven't seen Temmie art in a while because I haven't been on Tumblr in a while. I don't think Temmie's VTubing very much anymore either. Temmie used to VTube. I'm sure Temmie's working on Deltarune right now, amongst other things. Successful Temmie things. I love Temmie. Whoops. Temmie, go to college. I didn't realize Temmie did art for so many indie games before Undertale. It's pretty good video gaming music though. It goes kind of hard. Oh god. Stop hurting me. Cookies when? Oh, I'm under attack by squids. I didn't even realize. Oh god, what the fuck? That was scary. Cookies when? Good question. I could try and bake cookies. I don't think I could sell them. I do not have the ability to sell cookies. Drop a recipe in the Discord. The only thing is I'd have to know how to make cookies to effectively distribute a good cookie recipe. My best cookie recipes are Betty Crocker. No, that was not a Homestuck joke. Half a cup of gummy worms. For real. I like gummy bears more than gummy worms. When I was in college, I was getting gummy bears with every ice cream I got. We had ice cream near the campus. You don't like either? Tragic. If it's not Sour Patch Kids, I'm probably not going to eat it. I love Sour Patch Kids. I'm a sour gummy worm enjoyer? I would try that. I don't know if I've had sour gummy worms. Oh my god, where do they come from? I didn't even see them. What the fuck? Oh, they're coming from the sky. That's scary. Gummy worms. I'm a gummy girl in a gummy world. I'm so fantastic. I'm made of gelatin. Legally, I cannot say Jello because Jello is copyright. Oh god, those guys have a lot of health. Scary. You know, I was pretty close to buying like 5 pounds of Sour Patch Kids watermelon. Damn. I'm not a huge fan of the watermelon. Have you tried the strawberry ones? No. Ooh, mashing that button. Ooh. Oh. Damn it. Whoa, wrong way. Should I stream Destiny? Should I stream Destiny the Final Shape? Oh, this is fake. Ah, they got me there. Should I play Destiny the Final Shape? I don't fucking know. Uh-oh, creatures. Bungie is crazy. Get out of here, creatures. Crash. There's so many spikes on the ground. I hate that. Like, forget what button does what half the time here. Ah, creatures, ah, creatures, ah, creatures. I've been I've been catching up on Sonic lore too. One of my friends really likes Sonic. Oh, please don't hurt me. Fuck. Oh my god, that's such a rough place for them. Oh, death. One of my friends really likes Sonic, so they've been talking to me a lot about Sonic lately. They're trying to figure out how to play Sonic Colors, I think. I should remember, otherwise I'm going to fail the Sonic quiz. We were talking a little bit about art styles and how I think they're trying to play Sonic Colors. We're also talking about game studios. I gotta remember what exactly what we were talking about. Oh, I learned about Sonic 06. I learned a lot about Sonic 06. I saw Eggman's face in Sonic 06. It's very scary. That. Oh, those spikes are way too close. Curses. Trying to remember. They told me a lot about the movie and the Knuckles TV show and like lots of the drama around both those things. Damn it. Oh, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die here. Oh, curses. The choice to have more anime/realistic humans with Sonic characters is a choice. Yeah, it's definitely a choice. 06 and the Werewolf one were the only Sonic games I played. Fuck yeah, Furry Arc. Don't think Shadow of the Hedgehog counts, since that's just the best game ever. Yeah. I really enjoyed the memes with like Sonic fans waiting to watch that child die. Like there's no way I can say that without it sounding worse, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Sonic fans on their way to watch a child die. That's why you're the best boss. Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm just thinking about that one time David Hayter said, "Colonel, squeeze my hog." Whew. But I will die on the hill that I think the inclusion of Tom and Maddie in the Sonic movie is good. I forget who they are. My biggest issue with the first Sonic movie, I haven't seen the second Sonic movies, is Sonic, why would you be friends with a cop? But I also felt very out of place during the scene where they were at like the bar in the first movie with like the bull riding or whatever. I forget what they call it. I was like, I am not Southern enough to understand this right now. The human characters in the Sonic movie, aka Sonic's parents, right? Hey, if you like them, you like them. Get her done. Whoops, wrong button. Kill. There we go. Wow, I just realized I'm at full health. Now that I notice that, I'm gonna fall into spikes. I didn't realize how good I was doing. Fuck. I had a heart attack for a second from when I fell into spikes. Ho ho ho. Here's my hottest take. People in general need to stop complaining that they want new things, and that when new things happen, they complain that they want it to be exactly like the old things. Damn! Damn! Say it louder. Damn! When it comes to a franchise, people don't know what they want, right? Because what people want is the same thing they used to have that's old. People want the old thing to feel new. That's what they want. They want the old things to feel new, which isn't possible. You can't have old things feeling new. That's the entire point. But people want it. They want to feel the nostalgia they had when they first discovered the thing. They want it to feel like the classic. So they want the old thing, but it has to be new. But if it's new, then it's not old. It can't be new and old. I want a new Destiny game that's like the old Destiny game without the FOMO shit. Well. Live service is here forever and you will succumb to it. You cannot escape. Some of my favorite versions of a franchise are the iterations where they tried something new. Very good. I think they should keep trying new stuff. I agree. New things are good! Yeah! Ooh, boy. Oh, I didn't see that at all. Oh, there's infinite health right here. Let's go. Let's go. They really jump scared me to give me infinite health. I'll take it. I'll take it. Is there gonna be a boss fight up ahead? I'm scared. Some of my favorite. Rise of the TMNT is great, and I'll forever be mad that it got cut short. Damn! Although Mutant Mayhem is also great too. Is that Ninja Turtle show? Mutant Mayhem? Oh, is this a boss fight? Oh, I'm scared. Huh! So a mere human like you has made it this far into this forbidden place. I am Lamia, the underworld queen. That's scary. You dare come down here believing in a stupid legend about fooling death? Those who seek ways to fool death will only meet eternal doom themselves. I've been waiting for someone like you for a long time. It's time to have some fun. Give me your best shot if you are prepared for the void. Oh, scary. Holy shit. Oh, this is not locking. These missiles are not locking on. Hitting you here? No. Oh, am I taking hits? Oh, what the fuck? This is strange. Am I hitting you? What's happening? I'm not sure I understand this fight. I can't tell if I'm hitting this demon or not. Oh! Oh! Did I win? I hope so. Oh, no. Curses. Damn. Wow. They really did it. They really make you go all the way back. Fuck. This is truly the Dark Souls of cave story inspired indie games. I guess I'm just supposed to do that the whole fight. I don't know. I didn't know this was Lethal League. I never played Lethal League. I think N-Jack played Lethal League. Lethal League Blaze. What have you been up to, Sammy? Doing anything fun lately? Wow. Oh, creatures. Whew. It's fun. I love the character designs. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was also talking about Sonic. Oh, that hurt. Working for the most part, but I'm going to be joining my official first official D&D campaign soon with my friends. Fuck yeah, have fun. Have fun. Do it. There's no way I'm making it to the end. Oh. We have to try. We have to believe. Yes, Momodora. Yes, epic. Dare I say poggers. Hi, Astra. Hello. I haven't played very much D&D. I thought I would like to. I've wanted to try role-playing just in general, because I thought it'd be fun. But I just never have. I've never had, like, an in. I've had mostly bad luck with D&D sessions. Unfortunately. Just not good fits for me. Oh, that hit me. Shit. I'm so close to the end. I'm so close. Yeah, Astra, I bought Reverie Under Moonlight, but I didn't know anything about the series at all. So I was like, huh. And I Googled it, and I saw that there were earlier games. So I was like, fuck it, I'll play it. No, don't fly underneath. What's your problem? Creepy bugs? There's Moonlit Farewell, the newest one. Yes. And Minoria, yes. I saw those. I saw the newest one came out. Did they say it was an ending, too? Did they say they're ending the series with it? And I was like, oh, the art style looks cute. And also, it's, like, on everybody I know's, like, wish list. So I was like, you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll start with the first one, just because I've been craving some Metroidvanias. Okay, this is gonna either kill me or save me. Oh, I lived. Infinite health. Okay. You know what, Astra? You can help me, because this is the last boss. How am I supposed to beat it? Do I just use my sword, if you know? Do I just use my sword to deflect the attack? This is gonna be my second attempt at this boss. You can save me. You can work. We can work it out. You can do this. You can do this for me. You can save me. Wake me up! Wake me up inside! You never played this one? Oh, okay. This is the first one. Creature. Do I just deflect the big ball at it? Because it didn't feel like this enemy this underworld queen, yeah. The underworld queen, it didn't seem like she was taking any damage from my guns. It seemed like it was only the ball throwing back at it. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Papa. 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 I'm gonna take a gander at the fight. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give it another attempt here. I think I just have to hit it back. Yeah, that did damage. Oh, don't hurt me. Doing it. Doing it. Yeah. Ooh. That was scary. Some Ganondorf shit right here. Oh, that hit me? Fuck. I need to move. Oh, geez. Oh, that was close. Oh, I did it. Ugh. Let's see how you phase this. Oh. Shit. Oh, God. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. I'm mashing. I hope that's actually hurting him. Oh, shit. Please don't hurt me. I'm mashing so hard. Oh, my fingers are getting tired. I have 2 keyboards, so I can mash this extra hard. That is a frowny face. I got him? Gah! Is this the will to see your Is the will to see your mother that strong? Fine, but you'll regret the decision. Ha ha ha. It's probably harder for you to see. It's probably hard for you to see me like this. What's happening to you? My daughter, what you have done for your mother is really admirable, but unfortunately, I can't come back to life. I was chosen as one of the holy sacrifices for an eventual recreation of this world. We can't disobey the will of the gods. It had to be done, and nothing can change that back. I'm sorry. I understand the pain you've been through. Please accept this as a last gift from your mother. I love you. Damn! What happened? I teleported? Did you teleport me out? No! Mother! Whoa! Damn! Okay. Damn! Wow, they were setting up the sequel way back then, huh? In 2010, huh? Do I have the sequel? Huh. Who's VOD? I'm guessing those are those were the devs. I'm just googling something real quick. Oh, I guess it was an anime. Okay, never mind. I assumed that was staff. Wow. I like how the girl just has a regular Brazilian name. Teehee. Thanks, Earthbound, for the font. Hey, take the ball from the game Earthbound, or is there a person named Earthbound? The end? Is that really the end? Is there a true ending? I wonder. Or if that was just setting up for the sequel the whole time. Is there a secret ending? I wonder. Well, I gotta start up the second game to see how that to see how the start of that game goes. Hold on, let me do that. Oh wow. Oh, it's still Cave Story like. What? They're not telling me anything? What? What happened? Oh, there you are, Momo. Oh, is that? I'm sorry for speeding a bit. I had to make sure this place was safe for my little sister. You know, being on a mission like this isn't for any girl. We trust you'll find the underworld queen of this shrine and defeat her. Ever since her appearance, we have been having problems in her village. Something must be done. Well, I'm heading home now. I can't really stay with you here. It's something you must do on your own. I hope you can come back safe. Good luck, sis. What happened? Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to... I'll probably... I think I'm playing as the girl from the first game. But I'm not sure, like, what happened. I guess we have a sister. Oh. Is this the same person? Your mission is to kill me. Okay, I'm... It has been 2 hours, so I'm not going to get too into this right now. But, you know. I'm wondering what happened in the first game. What I want to know is what happened in the first game. What happened at the end of the first game? That's what I want to know. If I load game? I don't know. I'm gonna Google if there are alternate endings to this game. But, okay, it's incredibly hard to Google this game because the Steam game is the first game that comes up. I'm just Googling it to see. All right. I think that's it. I think I just got to play the sequel to find out more. Let me see. Let me double check. The sequel is much more polished. Momodora 2 follows the story of Momo, a priestess who is on a mission to banish evil nearby her home village. I don't see any comments on this page. I wonder if you can look at them. If there are comments. Let me read the summary of Momodora 3. It's the third installment of the Momodora series. Although playing the previous titles is not necessary to enjoy the game takes a departure of the style from 2 and focuses more on linear level design, similar to the first title in the series. The people of the village send 2 priestesses, Momo and Dora, to investigate the matter. Okay, so Momo must be the character from, the character you play as in the first game. So you cannot save your mom, and now you are investigating other weird apparitions and demons that are around doing shenanigans and being all evil and stuff. He plays a priest. Okay, I didn't even realize that. That's why you're banishing them. Okay. Scary. Okay. Well, that was a cute little game. I want to play more cute little games like this. Maybe I'll play the second one. Maybe do that on another chill day. I think this is the game where you start using the Blessed Leaf as a blade. I think that is your... It appears I'm using a leaf. It's green. I don't remember. Oh, this must be the intro I never watched. You found a cave. You walked into the cave. Press A to start. Yeah, how'd the beginning of this game go again? In the land of Koho, common are the sacrifices of maidens in hope of recreating the world as a better place to live. Not all accept the rituals, though. An orphan girl who has lost her mother to these rituals entered a forbidden land in search of a particular item. The legends say that the sacred item can even bring the dead back to life for a certain price. Okay, so I didn't find... So if there is an alternate ending, I didn't find that item. There were a ton of random items. I wonder if there's an alternate ending then. You know, YouTube might tell me. Isadora's mother is a minor character in Momodora 1. There's a wiki. What do you know? Priestess of Koho, she was chosen and sacrificed to the gods in a ritual for the recreation of the world, orphaning her only daughter, Isadora. So I play as Isadora, not Momo? Oh, you play as a character who only exists in 1, 2, and 3. So then in 4 and 5, you play as someone different. Interesting. And 4 is the one that's popular on Steam. Probably the most popular one right now. Although there's a sequel that came out. Interesting. Why is she... Is Momodora? Is Momo even a character in the first game? I guess not. I was reading the wiki. Apparently, there's a character named Momo who's a character in the second game. Okay. So you play as somebody named Isadora in the first game. And there does not appear to be any alternate endings. Your mom just dies. Very sad. There's a little description for her on the wiki. Oh, there's a manual. Oh. For the character in the game, a very grumpy and angsty girl spends a good amount of time with Momo whenever the two of them have free time. Dora, okay, she goes by Dora, I guess, has lost her mother to local cultural sacrifices which she doesn't believe in. Therefore, she works her religious duties purely by peer pressure. Wow. Although not a person of many friends, she always finds support from Momo's family. The marks on her face represent a sign of those who have been cursed. That's scary. So so my interpretation then is that her mom sacrificed herself because of her beliefs, which are very like in a cult, probably like in a cult. That's fucked up. Don't join cults, people. You'll end up sacrificing yourselves to a demon queen and it'll be fucked up. Don't do that. Right. Oh. So today is Monday. Well, now today is Tuesday. 2 of them. 2 days. I'm not sure if I will stream Tuesday night or Wednesday night right now. I would say don't count on it. Don't count on it. If I do, it'll be a surprise. Because I'm going to go see Miku. Yeah. And then, but there'll definitely be a stream next Monday. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Sound good? Tuesday, what did they do? Tuesday, what did they do? Thursday, what did Thursday? Miku? I'm thinking me, ooh, ee, ooh. I'm thinking me, ooh, ee, ooh. I'm thinking me, ooh, ee, ooh. I'm thinking me, ooh, ooh, ee, ooh.